Spring is in the air.
Let me fan you.
And where'd you get that?
It's going to be warm soon. This is garage sale season.
Oh, yeah. What do you got in your garage?
Huh?
What do you got in your garage?
I don't even have a garage.
Well, my God.
Maybe I'd like to buy a garage.
Yeah, if you go garage sailing, I'm sure they got a lot of garages.
Yeah, for sale.
You know,
Plus,
you
they're
can get
good
nice
back scratches. Ooh, you give me 30 minutes to finish that one.
I'll give this a finish.
Hello and welcome to your old news update. I'm Izzy Fitz.
And I'm Bud Driscoll.
Is that who you are?
I was last week.
Let's shout out to our sponsors. What do you say,
Let's
old Bud?
shout.
All right, Eagle Crest Retirement Community, 1501 East Magnolia.
Cool.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Headley's Clothing, 1829 South 9th. Thanks for the shirt. I paid for it, though.
Oh, he did.
Yep. And Smoky Hill Museum, 211.
West Iron. And they're opening a new exhibit next week, so go see it.
New exhibit, what's it about?
It's a Kansas A to Z. You know.
Yay, Kansas!
Oh, there'll be a story in next week's Encore.
That's right. Read.
More about it. Okay, well, we'll start out just a mere 25 years ago on April 19th, 1990. Now, listen to this. A 37-year-old truck driver contracted by a Salina firm was arrested Monday in Oklahoma in connection with the theft of a truck loaded with beer he was supposed to deliver to Manhattan. Instead, authorities found the truck and the driver at a residence in Oklahoma City with some of the contents missing. The cargo included 164 kegs of beer, 540 cases of 12-pack cans of Schlitz, 90 cases of 6-pack cans of Schlitz, and 80 cases of Old Milwaukee. Total value of the cargo was $9,600.
Oh,
That's a heck of a weekend.
I can remember a few pasture parties.
I know that would
when that would have done it.
That would make him the most popular guy in town.
Right. Well, moving right along.
In jail.
April 14th.
Yes, April.
Day before tax day, 1965. Sad day. Sad day.
Well, depending on who you
Dateline
are.
Lansing. Richard Eugene Hickok and Perry Edward Smith, a pair of small-time crooks whose first big-time job culminated in 4 murders at a wheat farm in western Kansas almost 5.5 years ago, were finally hanged on Wednesday.
50 years since that happened. And the last hanging in Kansas.
Killed 4 members of the Herb Clutter family.
That's right. Everyone knows
Holcomb,
that.
Kansas.
Made famous by Truman Capote's and
Truman
Cold Blood.
Capote. Yep.
And he was kind of an alien down there too.
I'm from them digs.
I know. You were just a wee lad. At that
That's
time.
right. Well, I remember when they were shooting the movie.
Oh yeah.
They were shooting the movie. Here, put that there.
Okay. So
Keep
my
on
turn?
trucking.
My turn?
Yes.
April 12th, 1940. Although more than 200 women were busily engaged in missionary society work Thursday, they were also taking time out to admire the hosiery worn by Mrs. O.E. Pearson of Omaha, Nebraska. Mrs. Pearson, publicity secretary of the Topeka branch of the Women's Foreign Ministry Society, having its final session here this week, is justly flaunting what is likely the first pair of nylon stockings to appear in Salina.
Pretty legs, pretty legs.
It's science's newest contributions to Milady's wardrobe.
Aha.
The stockings were the gift of friends of Mrs. Pearson's, and her notion are part of a woman's way to help defeat Japanese aggression.
Go for it.
Silk stocking, nylon stockings, that'll defeat the Japanese.
That's right.
We just like bomb them with stockings.
And here we go. Tax day, 1940.
Oh my God.
Just 27 minutes after Tommy Full became suspicious of a man packing an armful of shoes down the street, after midnight this morning, police had A.R. Mapes of Dallas, Texas in jail on a charge of robbing the Smith Clothing Company of footwear. The loss consisted of 2 pairs and 4 odds of men's shoes. Now, what did he steal an odd men's shoes for?
He's just an odd duck.
He is. Full, who is a bus driver, called police at 12:18 o'clock after he had noticed a man walking along 5th Street by the bus depot and carrying an armload of shoes.
Yeah, well, you know, odd shoes this, odd shoes that. Here's another odd guy from April 15th, 1915.
Get after it.
To avoid licking several hundred 1 and 2 cent revenue stamps, C.C. Wallace made a trip to Salina from Brookville yesterday. Mr. Wallace sold some property at Brookville and found that $5 worth of revenue stamps must be attached to the papers. He also found that there were only 1 and 2 cent revenue stamps in Brookville, and rather than spend the rest of his life licking stamps, Wallace decided to come to Salina and buy stamps of a larger denomination.
Aha.
You know how many $5 worth of 1 cent stamps? That's a lot of licking.
That's
stamps.
500.
And that'd make your tongue numb.
Yeah, it would. It wouldn't taste very good either.
Good, wise choice, Mr. Wallace.
Yep. Now, 125 years ago from the Salina Daily Republican. Did I get that right?
You got it.
All right, April 12th, 1890. Kansas needs another insane asylum.
Yes.
About 200 insane people are confined in the various jails of the state. This is wrong.
Wrong.
To be in jail is a disgrace, but it's no disgrace to be insane.
That's never a disgrace to be insane.
I've never felt disgraced.
No.
What about you?
Never.
Heck no. The only way an insane person can be admitted to an asylum is by an exchange. And in this way, it often happens that temporarily insane people entirely lose their minds before proper medical assistance is available.
And now they just call it the State House in Topeka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've lost their
minds. A lot of
minds.
crazy people in there.
Read more about the way things used to be in the look back section of Monday Salina Journal.
And while you're out, try to look for a garage for Izzy.
That's right.
And we'll check up next week when we'll see you yesterday.